Takeoff ain't been gone a whole year yet, and it already looked like his family is hurting for money. At the time, it looked like the Rocket Foundation was gonna take off, but now it's seeming like they having a hard time getting it off the ground. They established it in 2022 for community justice, hope for hustlers, and for people to live free regardless of their gender, nationality, and creed. Also, Offenders Alumni Association. They claiming that Takeoff had offended a young lady before he passed. Last year, Takeoff was sued by a woman identified as Jane Doe who claims that Takeoff took advantage of her at a house party on June 23rd of that year. Now, Takeoff's mother is suing MobTies, because y'all know Jay Prince owned the venue that they was in, allegedly. She's suing MobTies for a wrongful death. They had that big old funeral downtown in Atlanta. You would have figured all the ballers, all the shot callers in there would have made sure his family was straight. The people from QC, you figure his moms would be good for life. Now they gotta sue Jay Prince. Takeoff's mother, Titania Davenport, has filed a wrongful death lawsuit against the Houston venue where the Migos rapper was shot and killed on November 1st. According to the court docs obtained by TMZ Hip Hop, Davenport claims the companies behind 810 Billiards and Bowling failed to take appropriate security measures to protect guests at the venue, including her son Takeoff. MobTies Jay Prince was protected. Quavo was protected. Everybody there was protected except for Takeoff. And that's why a lot of people believe it was a sacrifice. Now, I don't know if that part true or not, but it's kind of funny to me how the Rocket Foundation never took off. The great Quavo once said, "Rocket power, it's in you, not on you." Right after Offset got this ridiculous tattoo of Takeoff on his back. Come to find out, ain't none of them really got his back, because if they did, his mother wouldn't be suing Jay Prince and MobTies for the lackluster care they had for her son. The suit filed Wednesday in Harris County, Texas, also cites the lack of security pre-checks while knowing Takeoff's celebrity would draw a huge crowd. But he wasn't the only celebrity there. Patrick Xavier Clark, the man police say fired the fatal shot that killed the 28-year-old, isn't named in the suit. But Davenport alleges that they should have known there was a risk of violence based on past incidents on the premises and the crime in the surrounding area. So what, they supposed to have the SWAT team surround rappers every time they come to town, even though they wearing millions of dollars worth of jewelry, brandishing weapons, smoking weed? How you gonna protect somebody that put theyself out there like that? Rapping about shooting the ops, rapping about killing, rapping about violence. How you gonna sue somebody because your son was a tyrant? And no disrespect to Takeoff, I'm just saying, I heard the murder raps. Ain't nothing nice about my man's lyrics, rest in peace. And the way Quavo was popping off at the venue, you would have figured they was already good with security. But ain't nothing happened to him, though. Takeoff wasn't even doing nothing, wasn't even saying nothing. If anybody need to get sued, it need to be Quavo. That's my personal opinion. Y'all gonna have to let me know how y'all feel about this. Either way, it's an unfortunate situation, but his mother is trying to get that extra cheddar. And they looking for ways to get some more money, because them rap dollars done slowed up. They done sold QC, so how they gonna get a check? Quavo in Christian movies with Chloe Bailey, her career flopped. It ain't like he really doing big things out here. And shout out to Quavo, man. I hope he keeping his head up. All this drama going on with his family, auntie suing people. He still got them rentals on deck. Them big boys too. Got some Lambos out there. Better hope the repo man don't show up. And he still got that rocket power on his back, man. He's still mourning. And people been saying he the reason why all of this took place. but he's still living good. He's still riding. He's still shining. But Big Mama gotta sue Jay Prince just to get a check. Y'all gotta listen at this, man.
He's on check out 22B23 1212 Grand Plaza for discharging firearms. There's 5 shots fired from downstairs outside near 2004. The people next door are calling in about discharging firearms. It's not next door. It's from 2202. Possible discharging firearms or shooting, not sure which. Then just until at Dallas. Probably heard gunshots and people screaming.
I feel bad for Takeoff and his family, but he not the only one that got shot. And who wait a year later to sue somebody, man? Either way, I hope she win big, and I hope she win big. But what they gonna do when that money run out? And then today's times, the Migos is some old school rappers, and fans not going to bat for no Kumo D. We love the Rocket. Everything they put out there was nothing but bangers. But now that he ain't here to do his little dance and sing his song, fans really don't give a damn. And that's the coldest part about it all, man. Jay Prince know that. Rap-A-Lot ain't have a hit in the past 30 years. But still, they got Drake. And they got a bunch of other dudes that's connected that'll do anything they tell them to do. As far as Quavo go, we don't know if he got them MobTies or not. But he been laying real low, and he still riding clean. He still got money to blow. They put the rocket in the rocket, but the foundation ain't even take off, man. Where is the money? Who's holding all of the keys? You figure his mom and them will be good and sweep all that stuff under the rug and keep it moving. Ain't that what come along with the hip hop lifestyle? It's chances you gotta take as an entertainer. They had to know that when homie was saying the stuff he was saying in his lyrics. And I don't mean no disrespect to Takeoff. I want him to rest in peace, but seeing this type of stuff in the news to where his mother is going all out to scratch up some extra paper. She going at the venue. People die in all different types of places. If you can sue the places where people died, McDonald's would be out of business, man. A bunch of these restaurants, parking lots, downtown in your city wouldn't even exist if people could literally sue for somebody dying somewhere, man. Desperate times call for desperate measures, and for all I know, his family could be caked up. Maybe they just want more paper. I don't know if they being greedy. I don't know what this is. But it's gonna be hard for this man to rest in peace. Where was this energy when they gave that big old elaborate funeral with all of the flowers, all the celebrities? People came out singing and dancing. People had to buy tickets just to get up in there to say they farewells. Let me pull this up for y'all real quick before I get out of here, man. They wasn't trying to sue nobody. Cardi B was there. Did she cough over some money to the family? Offset recently came out and said that he wasn't even related to Takeoff or Quavo. He said they was just some dudes that he went to school with. Hold up. Type this in real quick. Not related to Migos. We don't know what's real or what's fake. Offset has revealed that, contrary to popular belief, he actually does not have any blood relations with his fellow Migos members Quavo and Takeoff. So they was high school buddies, had the world believing that they was real blood. And I know you wondering what that got to do with his family trying to sue, but this lady might not even be his mother. And Quavo might not even be his uncle, man. People do stuff like that in elementary school. They have y'all believing that they related. His auntie is my mother, and his cousin is my aunt. Shit ain't never make no sense to me. How they could be the same age, and he the uncle, and he the baby nephew, and Offset the cousin, and the auntie the grandmother's uncle's mother's cousin's baby mama, daddy, sister's auntie. Now they trying to sue Jay Prince and MobTies, allegedly, man. Y'all gotta let me know how y'all feel about this. This is very disturbing. Cause who they gonna sue next? Her coffee gonna be too hot. She gonna sue the Starbucks. When people start scheming and dreaming, that just let me know one thing. The paper ain't right. And I know she hurting. That money that they was making done came to a screeching halt. And Quavo out here still smoking big dro. Chains blinging, don't know where he gonna get his next check from, man. When his album coming out? When that movie with Chloe Bailey coming out? Cause if he don't start making no money fast with all them bills, he gonna be in trouble. He gonna be a slave to Jay Prince for a long time. Hold on, Quavo movie. When that come out? The Family That Prays Part 2. Praised this, and he unzipped his pants at the premiere and pulled his Willy Bobo out in front of everybody, man. He's sleeping with her. I ain't even gonna talk bad about Chloe Bailey, but people got a lot of negative stuff to say about her. People don't like her. People like her sister better. And that's how people feel about Quavo. People really don't like him like that because they think he has something to do with Takeoff passing. Me, I don't believe that's the case. I believe money make people do all different types of things, man. I'm surprised her sister's still here. And I know she hating because they ain't even let her sing on the soundtrack to the Little Mermaid movie. When her movie coming out? The only way they gonna do a movie with her is if they do the Players Club Part 2. Y'all gonna have to let me know how y'all feel about this in the comment section. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Also hit that notification button. I got so much love for y'all. Hit that Cash App too. $ Sean Blaze Docs. I'ma holler at y'all later though.
You know you want to, you might as well subscribe. You know you want to, you might as well subscribe. You know you want to, you might as well subscribe. You know you want to, you might as well subscribe. You know you want to, you might as well subscribe.